Hello, and welcome to another installment of Brews and Views. Today we're going to touch a hot topic. That topic is porn. So here's the quote for porn. Porn tells lies about women, but shows the truth about men. Because we all really know that those women acting in those videos aren't like that in real life. And they're just acting out male fantasies. And the categories are endless. The niches are endless. The hole is endless. Excuse the pun. But you know what I mean. So what I'm going to do today is just give you some facts about porn and how that might be affecting your mental health. So porn changes the brain structure, and then it can lead to changing in the function of the brain. And we talk about the reward and emotional responses due to the dopamine hit, and that can ultimately affect your mood, impulse control, and your decision making abilities. And in order to sort of come off all of that and to get that back, it's going to require a bit of detox. That might take a week, might take a month, it might take several months, might take several years. But porn watching is an addictive, compulsive behaviour. It's like anything else. Frequent use leads to compulsive behaviour and addiction, potentially. And again, that can have negative effects on your mental health, and include things like anxiety, depression. Also, long-term exposure to pornography will lead to decreased sensitivity to actual real sex, and that will lead to decreased libido and sexual dysfunction. Who wants that? And obviously, as you get deeper into, I'll stop using this word, but deeper into that hole, you're going to need more and more extreme measures to get you where you need to get off. Also, the way that it changes what your thought process is, it can make your perceived social norms influence your perceptions of attitudes towards sex, especially in our younger generation. Not so much maybe people of my generation, but the generation below who've possibly had free porn from the moment they had their phones when they were teenagers. And that can affect ultimately their mental health, and I feel like we're getting into an age where we're going to see some lot younger people with erectile dysfunction, which shouldn't be experienced at such a young age, and that's possibly quite down to porn. And I've had this discussion with some people who I coach, and we're open discussions about just being men, and with it's kind of part of growing up, but some people get stuck in that, and then they're using porn on a regular, daily, if not multiple times in a day. That's an addiction, and it can affect your relationships, and the way that you look at, if you have a girlfriend or wife or whatever. it can affect that relationship because you're no longer potentially attracted to them because they're not willing to do some of the stuff that you see them do in these videos. And you might simply just, that level of, intimacy is gone because you just want to fast forward to the good bits, but you can't do that in a relationship, in a loving relationship. You can't really do that with anyone other than someone who's digital. And ultimately that is going to lead to emotional distress, dissatisfaction, and depression, inactivity, in being less productive in your day-to-day. Guilt and shame are also associated with watching porn. Most people watch porn in secret, and there's a reason for that. But I want to sign off. It's gone on a little bit longer, this one, but I want to sign off by saying, if you need some help, if you are affected by watching porn, if you're watching porn on a daily basis, on a it might be weekly, but it might be like a certain time, and you need to break that chain because you know it's not good for your health, physical and mental. You can't get strong in the gym if you're wanking all the time. There you go, I said it. You can't perform at your athletic best if you're pulling the head off it all the time. You're just going to lose that zing, aren't you? You're going to lose that X factor, whatever you want to call it. You're going to lose that bit, and and you're not going to be able to perform. You're not going to be able to perform sexually. You're not going to be able to perform in the gym, and also socially as well. You may find that you're more incapable of maintaining a confident stature and whatnot. So if you feel like you're having trouble with that, it's okay. First of all, it's alright. You can get out of it, but you have to try. Seek professional advice. There's loads of different things that you can use. You could put blockers and stuff like that on your phone. You could distract yourself, do something else, do some push-ups, read a book, go to bed, go to sleep, switch your phone off. Lots of different ways, lots of different options which you can use to stop yourself from them thoughts coming in, and they're just triggers. There is a trigger somewhere that if you can manipulate that trigger, you won't have to actually do what you don't want to do. But you can, it's a compulsion, and it's triggered by something. Maybe you're lonely, maybe you only do it when you have a drink, or maybe, I don't know, been a couple of weeks, whatever. But have a think about it. If it affects you, first of all, accept that's something that you do, and then that next question is it something that you want to continue doing? If it isn't, then start seeking some help, start seeking some guidance, and slowly maybe break that down over a period of time. Let's say you do it every single day. Try not doing it one day a week. If you can do that, then next week do 2 days. Wean yourself off it. No point going cold turkey, because you set yourself up to fail, rather than just simply cutting it out. Replace it with something enjoyable, something fun, something healthy. So when you get that trigger, try that new thing that you do. anything, whatever it is, give it a go. Trial and error, right? But don't give up, don't quit. Anyway, that's it for today. Remember, you are loved, you are needed, and you're not alone. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.